Hello, sir. So this is my video for my practical work number 3. So we have here the PHP myadmin database. So we have here five tables. We have the author table, the book table, and the book author table, loan table, and the member table. So and here we have the relationship between the tables. First, we have the book and the author relationship. A book can retrieve can have multiple authors, and the author can write multiple books. The relationship is managed through the book author table, and we have the loan and book relationship. A book can be loaned multiple times. The loan table links the ID book to the book table. And we have the loan and member relationship. A member can borrow multiple books. The loan table links the ID member to the member table. So this is the structure. This structure ensure proper normalization and flexibility for managing library or operations. So now we go to my website. So this is my website. First we go add the new author, like for example test. Let's say test 1, and the name also test 2, nationality Algerian, and we choose in a random date. And we add an author. Here you can see that it's been added. And for uh, for the author for the author and loan and members, we use the auto increment in the ID. And for books, we can change the ID. So here, when we press edit, we can change, for example, the name. We make it test, and the Algerian we can make it like this, and we can edit author, and we can see here properly. We can uh, we can edit it, and we can also delete it. Author deleted successfully. Here we can recreate it because we need it for later. We can add this author. So let's uh, let's see here if it's been added. Yes, it's been added. The ID is 10. So we go to the book management, and we can add the new book. We choose the ID, for example ID 3. The title, let's say test. The gender test. Well, let's say adventure. The date of the release, let's pick a random date. And the number of pages. Here here the ID of the author, we said choose it from here. It's 10. To link it with the author. When we press add book, it will be added successfully. And when we hit edit button, we can edit it. Let's say for example the gender, let's say fiction, and the ID of the author, of course. And the number, let's change the numbers to 444, and we can modify book. Here we can see it's been modified, and we can also delete it. Now we go to the member. You go to the member management. Here we can add a member to the library. For example, let's say test 3. And we here we test 3, the address, let's say this, and the number, random number. Here we can see that the ID of the member is 4, and the name and the address and the phone. You can edit, of course, from here. Let's say the location and the number, and we can see here that it has been changed successfully. Now we go to the loan the loan page. Here we can choose the date of the loan and the date of the returning of the loan. Let's say and the ID of the member test, it was 4, and the book ID that we choose, let's see, 3. And here we can add a loan. We can see here the date of the returning, the member ID and the book ID. We can also edit it, for example the date, let's say and here, which is 3, and here it has been edited. So yes, we also can delete the loan. It has been deleted. And now let's check the database. Here it has been deleted. So we add another one. Let's say 20, 21, and here the member ID. I forgot the member ID 4, and we have the book ID 3, and we can add it. And now we go to the library queries. Here we can find the author and their book count. For example, test number of books is 1, and we can see the overdue loans. For example, this member, the return date is past. He passed the return date and haven't returned the book. It shows up here, and we have the books that have been borrowed by each member. We can see it here. We can see the number of books that have been borrowed. Let's say, for example, this member borrowed 2 books and this borrow 1. Let's say, for example, we want to see the book that had been loaned by a member. Here we enter the member ID and we press find the books, and here we can see the book title that have been borrowed by the member, and we can see the borrow date and the return date. So this is basically the functions, and we can, for example, enter a member ID for 2. Here we can see that the member number 2, the ID number 2, has borrowed 2 books with a different dates, of course. And we can check everything. It has been saved in the database, of course, the book and the author. the loans and the members. Now we go to the code. Here, first of all, we have the add author form, like the last time. Now here we have the adding new authors. First, we establish the database connection. Here, require connect PHP, and we have here the database connection. So here we established a new connection. Now first, the class of the author, the managing authors in the database. It includes methods for various operations and static methods for displaying the author's management form. So we have the add form. This generates a form for adding or editing an author. And we have the save author. Handles the submission of the form for adding new author. And we have the edit author. It updates the details of an existing author in the database based on submitted form data. And it fetches an author current details, and pre-fills the form for editing when the user click the edit button. Now we have the delete author. Deletes an author from the database, of course. Like we can see here, delete from the author. Delete from the author. Delete from the author. The author table, where the ID of the author, and we have the display author. It retrieves and displays all authors in the database. So here this is my author from PHP, and the same, it was applied on the other pages. And here is the query page. So here we have first of all, we have the get books by member. Here fetches all books borrowed by a specific member, and this function joins the loan and book tables to retrieve the book title, loan dates, and the return dates. And for given member ID, where member ID. So here we have the other function, get author with the book count. Here we retrieve all authors and book numbers, and we retrieve all authors and the number of books they have written, like we can see here. And we got the get overdue loans, and here we can see the overdue loans, that the date has been passed. Here it joins the loan member and book tables to display member name, book titles and return dates, where the date return is before the current date, and the output the array of overdue loan. And we have get books borrowed by each member. Here we can see it counts how many books each member has borrowed. This function joins the member and loan tables using a left join, and the groups by member ID to include members who haven't borrowed the books. Results are ordered by the total borrowed books. The results are ordered in descending way, and we can see in the output the member of with their the members with their book borrowing counts. So this is my practical work number 3, and thanks for watching.